Angel number 0808, swift action. It says wealth, empathy, promises, commitment, affection, inner strength, auspicious outcomes. You will enter a time of expansion, so begin taking steps forward toward achieving your ultimate objective immediately. Finances will miraculously improve. Oh, and somebody has their mind set on you. All right, well, that's just a little line of encouragement if you need it for my positive focus folks out there. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. So this is my NYC tarot, which I like, but so this is actually the Knight of Pentacles. So and it's upright. I use reversals in this deck, so keep walking the path. Slow and steady wins the race. This is actually the Brooklyn Promenade. I didn't know it was called that, but I used to live 3 blocks from this. I lived on Cranberry Street in Brooklyn Heights, but just a little corner. I had a room above the Cranberry coffee shop or whatever. Like the little place wasn't a place you could sit down, but I've been thinking about this. The Brooklyn Promenade is one of my favorite places in New York City. Absolutely. Definitely a hidden gem. When I lived in New York, which I grew up in New York City, I was always just looking for a place where I could be alone. And I often found the river walks were often unpopulated. I grew up in Manhattan. I used to walk over to the East River a lot because there was no one over there. Most of the East River Walk was under construction, but you could walk some of it, and it was like one of the places where there weren't people around often. So, and the Brooklyn Promenade was sort of the same place. Remember, I used to walk over there, and when I was living there, that's when there was just 2 lights in the sky for the Twin Towers, and anyway, I used to just go and meditate on the skyline and the way it had changed, since I lived in New York. Anyway. So it's just, remember, like, things change, but we rise the same. So, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles here. So this has been coming up a lot. This is just another, indication that slow and steady wins the race. She's watering the tree. So, and look at the palm tree. It's growing beautifully. Palm tree is actually my spirit plant, my primary spirit plant. But, just be like the axolotl, just regenerate.